as cases top 1,000 once again. Well, joining me now is the man who got to travel to Marbella for work. Virgin Media reporter Paul Quinn is live in Spain. We're not jealous at all. Paul, tell us, you headed off early this morning. How was your travel experience under the new system?
Yeah, look, Claire, I think I was probably a little bit apprehensive. I'd probably be a bit of an anxious flyer, and that I'd have everything in order. And with all the talk of EU digital COVID certs and all of this, I was a little bit worried about what it was going to be like. And I'm one of the couple of 100,000 people who still, despite being fully vaccinated, haven't actually got my digital COVID cert out in the post yet, because my GP gave me my vaccine. So that was obviously playing on my mind. I'd been told that I could use the little card that the GP had given me and that everything should be okay. So yeah, we headed off. Our flight was at 6:25 this morning. We were at the airport just after 4 o'clock in plenty of time. Everything checked in. There was a great buzz, great excitement at the airport. Like, we've been covering stories there every week for the last 16 months about the pandemic, and it was strange to see. It was lovely to see so many people going on their holidays, not on their holidays, but meeting family and friends, people starting new jobs, trying to get their lives back on track. But look, the whole airport process was pretty straightforward. There were some queues at security, but obviously they went pretty quick, so we were lucky that we got through security and everything was okay. Now, getting through to the departure gate, then that's when we were due to give our digital COVID cert and all that kind of documentation, but we weren't asked for it at all, and I think that really kind of threw a lot of us there. They did look for our passport, our boarding pass, and the locator form that you have to fill in when you're going to Spain, and that's something that we did have. So we gave all that information, but there was no mention of a digital COVID cert, whether you were vaccinated or whether you'd recovered or not. Now, in hindsight, or afterwards, Ryanair did follow up to say that that's what they look for, that they won't be looking, if you're going to Spain, for example, they won't be looking for the digital cert. They'll be looking to show that you have the QR code from the locator form, because to get that, you have to show that you've either been vaccinated, recovered, or have a negative test. But it's a lot of the confusion around that. I think that that's what people are worried about. I've been getting messages on Twitter from people throughout the day wondering, my mother is going to Spain next week, can she do this, can she do that, how are we going back into Ireland? So still an awful lot of stuff, I suppose, to be figured out exactly how it's all going to work. But day one, yeah, we were delighted to, of course, get this assignment, and it was a very surreal feeling being back on a plane and actually going somewhere, Claire.
Okay, so you're in Spain now. It is a very popular destination usually for Irish people. Are you seeing many Irish people over there in terms of crowds? Are people approaching the restrictions with caution?
Yeah, I think they are approaching with caution. You're going to have two types of people: the people that booked, the 150 passengers that were on the plane with us today, that pent-up demand, who are just dying to get back on their holidays. And you're going to have the people who are just going to wait and watch and see exactly what happens in the next couple of weeks, how their friends or their family get on. There is definitely some Irish here, probably not as many Irish as I thought there was going to be. There's a lot of people milling around. You can probably see, of course, this time of the night in countries like Spain, this is when everybody comes out to have their dinner and to socialise. But of course, the restrictions have had an impact on that. It's just after 11 o'clock local time here, so the bars, the restaurants, they all have to stop serving at 12 o'clock and their doors shut, everyone gone by 1 a.m. So look, it's certainly different, but it's good to see people out and about, and there's definitely Irish people here in Marbella tonight.
Okay, Paul, thanks for joining us live from Spain tonight.